To sketch a graph of a quadratic function, f of x equaling ax squared plus bx plus c, where b doesn't equal 0, the first thing we do is find the y-intercept. Then we find the y-intercept symmetric point by evaluating the function where y is equal to the y-coordinate of the y-intercept. Then we average the x-coordinates of the two symmetric points to find the x-coordinate of the vertex. We find the y-coordinate of the vertex. And then, depending on how accurate our sketch needs to be, we find additional points in the parabola as needed. And then we sketch a parabola that contains the points found. So in example 3, I want to sketch the graph of f of x equaling negative 0.9x squared minus 5x minus 5.7. So the first thing we need to do is find the y-intercept. So to find the y-intercept, I evaluate f at 0. So it's negative 0.9 times 0 squared minus 5.8 times 0 minus 5.7. So this gives me negative 5.7. So my y-intercept is the point 0, negative 5.7. Next we find the symmetric point of the y-intercept. So we substitute negative 5.7 for f of x and solve for x. So I take negative 5.7 and set it equal to negative 0.9x squared minus 5.8x minus 5.7. I will add 5.7 to both sides so that I get 0 equals to negative 0.9x squared minus 5.8x. Then I will factor an x out. So I end up with, I'll factor negative x out, so I end up with negative x times 0.9x plus 5.8. I'll set both of these factors equal to 0, so I end up with x equaling 0, which represents my y-intercept, and x equaling about negative 0.4, negative 6.44 rather, so I have 2 points. I have negative 6.44, negative 5.7, and 0, negative 5.7. So now that I have these 2 points, we find the approximate x-coordinate of the vertex by averaging the x-coordinates of the points that we just found. So the points that we just found are 0, negative 5.7 and negative 6, negative 5.7. So I'm going to take these 2 points and then average the x-coordinates. So the x-coordinate of my vertex will be 0 plus negative 6.44 over 2. So the x-coordinate of my vertex is going to equal negative 3.22. So when I evaluate f at negative 3.22, I end up with approximately 3.64. So the coordinates of my vertex is about negative 3.22, 3.64. So although we could find and plot additional points, we can sketch a fairly accurate graph of f from the 3 points already found. So I'll just plot these 3 points and then connect them with a smooth curve. So here are the points plotted, so I get an idea of what it looks like. So remember, the leading coefficient of this function was negative, so my parabola is going to end up being downward facing. So I connect them with a smooth curve and I end up with a downward facing parabola.